My name is Pau Vidal. I am the Project Director for JRS here in Maban, Upper Nile, South Sudan. Luckily enough, the host community, the Maban people, are able to access the services provided by the humanitarian actors who are running schools, who are running health facilities for the refugees. And so the host community members who live nearby the refugee camps are able to access those services. Until recently, Maban was a safe haven, was a quiet place. It had not been heavily affected. However, in January, there was a serious attack 70 kilometers from here. And right now we have more than 12,000 IDPs, that is internally displaced people from Maban. Of a total population of 60,000, that's a very large number of people who are displaced. Additionally, the government has the first and foremost responsibility to take care of their own population. However, they have very limited resources. Very often, donors and even humanitarian agencies would argue that the first thing is to provide food, to provide shelter, to provide health, which is true. However, life is not only about a body to be fed, a body to be sheltered, but life is also about meaning, learning, and preparing for a future that might not be very immediate, but eventually it will happen. Out of the 28 schools that were functioning in Maban before the war, I would say that only 6 or 7 are up and running. Out of these 6 or 7 primary schools, only 2 of them are offering the upper classes. So there are very few chances for the Maban people to complete even the primary school, needless to say secondary school. South Sudan would be the country with the highest level of illiteracy, which makes it a difficult situation in itself. The majority of people from here are either pastoralists or they have their own little field, so they haven't had much access to education for many years, and then they were displaced, so then they haven't had the opportunity to be able to be in the education system consistently. Only 2% of kids who should be attending secondary education are actually having access to secondary education. Here in Upper Nile, 63% of the schools are occupied by armed forces, either the government or the opposition, which adds another layer of complexity if you are trying to bring some sort of normalcy into the education system.
We have a lot of children interested in education, in attending schools. This is the most important thing. Challenges, wow, they are amazing. Some of the schools are closed still in May. Not a good proportion, of course, of them, but some of them. The main challenge is the lack of teachers and good teachers. This is not about lack of ideas in education intervention. It's just lack of continuity and lack of teachers. When you ask to young people here, what do you want to do? They are full of dreams. They want to become doctors, to save people's life. They want to become good teachers, to help their communities. So they have good dreams, they have good plans, but they don't have the means, they don't have the support. And this is very sad, because this country needs of them, needs of their dreams, need of their hope to change things and to become somebody. The best part of it is that people, they are thirsty. They want to learn. They want to learn a lot. They know about the importance of a good education. So yes, I think that with education you can create the tomorrow in people's mind. You can empower them with the means they need to hold on, having hope. And the funny thing is that this is already here. This hope, these dreams are present. Now we need the mean to achieve them, to persevere, and that education is the only way.